Hello everybody and welcome to the sweatiest Premier League team on FIFA 17. Today I am going to be building the sweatiest Premier League team on FIFA 17.
I think you got it wrong there, Andy. Mine's going to be sweatier.
Yours is going to be sweatier?
Well, maybe yours might be sweatier then, okay, but I'm still going to win the game.
Oh, fight and talk from Rob. So what are we going to do? We are both up in my room and we are going to build my sweatiest BPL team, or Premier League team. It's not the BPL anymore, is it?
I keep getting confused with that as well.
EPL team on FIFA 17. I have got some ridiculously sweaty players that are sweaty for different reasons, and I will take you through them in a little bit. And then we're going to go down to Rob's room. You guys are getting two for the price of one in this video. He is going to show us his sweatiest BPL team, EPL team, and then to test it out, we are going to go head to head in a game of FIFA and see whose team is actually sweatier or better, or who's just better at FIFA is probably what it's actually going to come down to. So you guys can vote. I think
we haven't played each other this year.
We haven't.
So
you can actually put polls up on the screen. So maybe I'll put a poll up at the end of the video. So make sure you guys stick around and you can vote for whoever's team you think is sweatier, regardless of the result of the game. And you can let me know down in the comment section as well which players you would add to this teams to make them even sweatier as well. And basically, we're just going to go through. I've played quite a bit of FIFA now since it came out because I've
only played like 9 games, but I've won 7. Drew 1, lost 1.
Okay, so you think you're pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. I've played a lot of FIFA.
Yeah, we all know you keep talking about how good you are this year.
It's because I just can't get over the fact I'm actually good at FIFA for once. I haven't been good at FIFA since FIFA 12. Anyway, we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you my squad. Like I said, you guys can let me know who you think I should add to it.
So you're going to 4-3-2-1?
I'm going 4-3-2-1. That is my formation.
Interesting.
Is that what you're going for?
Maybe.
Okay, well.
To be fair, I think that is probably the best formation, or at least it's my favourite.
At least we're in agreement of that. So there you go. Make sure you build your formations or your teams in the formation that is 4-3-2-1. Like I said, we've played quite a bit of FIFA. I've probably played quite a bit more than you because I got it. Well, we both got it at the same time.
Yeah,
I've just played a lot more FIFA.
I don't actually play that many games.
Whereas I've been just sitting here and playing FIFA. I've won the entry to the weekend
I haven't
league.
Started that yet.
I've won the entry to the weekend league with my sweaty BPL team.
So you've already got training with it?
Exactly. It doesn't include all of the players because I've got some big players in there as well that I've then upgraded. But I'll take you through it anyway. So one of the players I did upgrade to was Begovic, but he's kind of expensive and you don't really want to be spending your coins at the start on a goalie. You just want someone cheap and good. So I've gone for Kasper Schmeichel, but realistically you can go for anyone. The goalie doesn't really matter.
Got a Premier League medal.
Exactly, there we go.
Got to be pretty decent, right?
So the same logic is going to go with my defence as well. In my really good team, like I started off sweaty and then upgraded them. So I upgraded them to Otamendi when I packed him.
Right.
And Chris Smalling when I also packed him.
Ditto.
They're the best, but they're expensive, so they're not really sweaty. So we're going to go for the sweaty ones that I was originally using, and that is Winston Reid. Ridiculous on this game.
You always come up against him. Seems to be one of the best overpowered centre-backs.
And then who else? But Funes Mori, there we go.
Though, he does actually look kind of good.
What do you mean he looks kind of good?
Is
that the best centre-back on the game again?
Andy, please.
Every year.
You're killing me right now.
You know it's true though.
You're killing me right now.
You know he's the best.
We'll have to wait and see in the game then. Actually, I remember literally the first week FIFA come out last year, I played against you, I think, in another BPL sweat squad. This time last year, you used Funes Mori and he was incredible.
He's just a god on FIFA. I don't know why. He was last year. He's going to be again this year. I'm going to play him over there because he's left-footed. At the back, one Everton player. Let's go for a Liverpool player. 89 pace. Moreno.
No.
He's crap in real life.
What I don't
but he's
understand
insane on this game.
Oh, he shouldn't even be a defender. I don't even know what's going on, to be honest. Play him, he shouldn't have a position. We brought him on the other day, you know, as a striker.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God. I think Klopp's just give up on him now, and he's like, play wherever you want, mate.
And then, okay, well, he's sick on FIFA, so I've put him in anyway. We've got quite a few options. We've got Klein. We've got Walker, and I've built most of this squad on Foothead's Beast rating, which is like some super secretive formula that tells you how good players are, which I don't know how it works, but it's true. However, Walker's got a higher Beast rating, but for me, at fullback, all that matters is pace, and Bellingham's got 95 pace. So he's a little bit expensive, but he is the sweatiest, I think.
Fastest BPL player then, yeah?
Exactly, there we go. He's got to go in the squad. Central midfield, we are going for another Liverpool player. You'll be happy to know. This time we're going for Emre Can.
Okay, I think Liverpool have got a couple of decent midfielders. So Henderson there as well. I've used him
He's good in all round.
Yeah, he's very good.
FIFA cover star of
Oh, I don't know how that happened.
Liverpool. How is he the cover star of FIFA? How is he Liverpool's captain? I don't know. I don't particularly rate him in real life, although he scored a few screamers recently. But he's actually good on FIFA, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he is.
Not as good as Emre Can though. I had him in a foot
He looks
draft,
great as well,
he's sick. 82 physical, 76 pace.
And he's got one of the highest beast ratings as well, hasn't he?
That's why he's in there too. There we go. Next up, we are going for Fernandinho. 70s across the board.
Very solid.
77
I've not seen that
pace.
card actually. That is that.
He's one of the good ones that have just been in my team the whole way through. He is sick. And then next to him, finishing this off, we're actually going to move this guy into the middle, and it's Fellaini. Now, you might be looking at me and thinking...
Put a pace card on him.
And yeah, put a pace card on him. 55 pace, what are you doing? But he's got the highest physical on the game.
He does.
And in order for sweaty
I think it's
players...
the highest aggression, isn't it? He's got like a 95 aggression stats.
Oh my god, so he's going to be crunching all your players, injuring them all.
Elbowing all my players.
That's a sweaty tactic on FIFA,
I need to stack up on head injury cards.
That's a sweaty tactic, I suppose you could say. Parking the bus is being sweaty on FIFA. 5 at the back is sweaty on FIFA. Deliberately injuring all of your opponent's good players, so they have to
sweaty on FIFA.
So they have to sub them off. It's a good tactic, and also he's just sick on this game to hold the midfield. You don't always have to have fast players for them to be sweaty, but we'll move on.
That's true. Like Tony Cruz, he's always been a great player on FIFA, but never had that much pace.
I wouldn't call
pace he's not sweaty.
He's not sweaty.
But I'm just saying you don't have to have high pace to be a good player on FIFA.
So we need a nice bit of balance to our sweaty team. So left wing, we are not going to go for Alexis Sanchez, although he's very, very good. We are going to go for... I was torn a little bit. There's again a lot of options.
Yeah, BPL this year has got a lot of good left mids. Look at that, Depay, Walcott, Sterling, Martial.
Martial I was going to go for, but he's 30k.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I thought that's taken a little bit far for sweaty, so we're going to go for Yannick Bolasie. He is the man that has been playing for me. He's played 5 games. He hasn't got a goal or an assist, so I'm just lying to you, but he's actually sick.
Yeah, sometimes the stats don't do them justice.
He's got 4-star weak foot.
The way they impact the game.
5-star skills. He's tall, he's fast, he's strong.
Good work rate.
I've won every game that I've played with him, so he's got to be doing something right up there at the left forward spot. Right forward, we're going to go for a very fast man, a man you will love, a man you probably say is very underrated. And that is because he's all the way down here, and it is Sadio Mane.
How is he 79 rated? Do you know Sebastian Coates, one of Liverpool's worst ever players? Yeah. Scored a good overhead kick. It's also 79 rated.
And he's like your best player now?
Yeah, and he's the same rating as Sebastian Coates.
So there we go. That is the all but one, and this is the most important one of my sweaty BPL team.
Okay.
I'm interested to see who you're going to go for.
Player as me.
Do you reckon he is known for being the sweatiest man in the world?
I would have said Lukaku, but Lukaku's like 30k, right?
Again, yeah. He's sick, he's strong, he's fast. We are going
grey, right?
For, of course, this man. All the way down here. 75
the top
rated.
beast rating.
He's got the highest beast rating in the BPL. He's the lowest rated a gold striker can be. And he's somehow the best striker in the BPL.
Reeves been raving about him as well.
I use Rashford, but Rashford's like 20k. I'd say they're both about as good as each other on this game.
Yeah.
However, Rashford's like 20k and this guy's about 1.
Rashford only like a 1 rating higher? 76?
I think he is. Rashford is 1 higher, yeah. But he costs an absolute bomb compared to him.
Yeah.
And they're both like as good as each other. You could argue, people argue that this guy is better. He might even be better. We're going to test that out.
I used that Callum Wilson as well from Bournemouth. He's very good.
So we're going to see. Are you using Wilson or are you using Gray?
I've got Gray in my squad.
Everyone uses Gray. That is a tip for you guys who are starting FIFA when you're building your sweaty squads. Just make sure you've got Gray in them. That is my sweaty BPL squad. Let me know what players you would swap to improve and make this squad even more sweaty. And let's go down to Rob's room and see what squad he's got for us. So, we are down in Rob's room and he is going to show us
We actually fell through the roof just then.
He's going to show us his sweaty team.
Yeah.
But not quite as sweaty as mine.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. So I've gone with the same formation as Andy, which is a 4-3-2-1. We're kind of in agreement that is probably one of the best formations. So as to the goalkeeper, I've gone with Liverpool's new addition, that is Loris Karius. I've already used him for 5 games. I was actually really impressed with him. And his stats do look good, right?
He looks pretty decent. With the goalie, like I said, it doesn't matter too much, does it? Just pick yourself up a cheap but not too terrible goalkeeper.
Exactly. And as for the right back then, I've actually gone with Kyle Walker.
Okay,
so the alternative to Bellerin, yeah.
And I've gone high pace.
I actually packed this guy as well, so it always helps out if you do manage to pick him up in a pack. As to centre-backs then, I've gone for probably the sweatiest centre-back on the game, I reckon. Eric Bailly.
Ooh, I forgot about him.
I think I've just butchered his name.
Bailey.
Bailly. How would you say it?
Bailey.
Bailly.
I don't know. You sound like the girl from Little Minx. Bailey.
That's That's the funniest video. That is the funniest video I have ever seen.
Okay, so you've gone for Bailey.
You guys have to go see that if they haven't already, right? Shout out to the little mix girl. Anyway, he looks absolutely incredible on this FIFA.
I forgot about him, and I feel like, other than the fact that he's got a high attacking work rate.
Yeah, the player next to him that I've got though has got high defensive and medium attacking, so I did take that into consideration. But 81 pace, 82 defending, 83 physical.
I hate to say it, but I think he might have just won up to my Funes Mori.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you went with Funes Mori just because he's your boy,
no,
right?
because he's the best centre-back on the game, Rob.
Okay,
That's
sure thing,
right.
Andy. Right, as for his partner on the left-hand side, then we have gone with Ogbonna.
Good player.
Always been regarded as one of the sweatiest players on FIFA.
I would just like to say, I was choosing between Ogbonna and Funes Mori, and I compared the both of them, and Funes Mori's better at everything.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. What's Funes Mori's work rate? Because like I did say, I did take that into consideration.
Can't remember. He wasn't better at everything. That was slightly exaggerated.
Yeah.
But he's better at basically everything.
Interesting. As the left back then, I do have Alberto Moreno, but I just can't stomach putting him into the squad. So I've gone with Patrick Van Aanholt instead.
Basically the same.
Who actually looks very good as well, to be fair. Picked him up for 2.3k, so that's actually a pretty decent deal. Going up into the central midfielders, obviously we have got three of them here. Start off with, on the right hand side, I have gone with your boy Emre Can.
Okay, so we're in agreement that he's sick.
Indeed. I've actually already used him 5 games and he scored 2 goals.
I've played 4 games with him in a foot draft and he was sick as well.
That was in a 4-5-1 formation as well, so he was one of like the players further back in the field. So for him to get 2 goals, pretty happy with that.
Nice.
As for the other centre midfielder, Kayute, this guy looks incredible. We were talking about Fellaini's physical. This guy is like almost up there with him. However, he's got so much more pace.
He does have so much more pace.
87 physical, high work rates.
I just seen his passing
pace.
and his dribbling and thought he's going to be like driving a bus.
Yeah, he's kind of just in there to break up the play.
He's just a tank, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. And as for our final centre midfielder, one of the best centre mids on the game, in my opinion, Pereira. Always loved this guy.
Good shot.
Loved him when he was an attacking midfielder last year at Juve. And again, the stats for a centre mid is just ridiculous.
Okay, I rate that. He's like, I play Rooney in my BPL squad.
Yeah.
In my good BPL squad. And he's basically like a cheap Wayne Rooney, isn't he? Bit
So,
faster.
one of the things is, there's not that great shooting from centre midfield, but I feel like with the 3 forwards in this squad, they do all the heavy lifting anyway, to be fair. So then, as for my right forward, I've actually got a right wing player here, and it is going to be Leroy Sané.
Good shout.
Yeah, 91 pace, actually fairly cheap as well. And he looks like a great card. High attacking, medium defensive. He's preferred foot left, so you can cut in
inside
with him.
and shoot. That's good.
Always
actually.
OP on FIFA. And as for the left forward, over on the other side, we have actually got a left winger who have converted. Just Theo Walcott.
Nice.
Gotta love Theo, right, with all that pace. 93.
He has had a downgrade on pace.
It's
but he's still
incredibly
93.
quick. Like, you can't be like, can't believe they've made him so slow. He's 93 pace. It's still stupidly quick.
And then up front we have, of course,
We're in agreement again.
Gray.
Indeed. Like I said, I actually used this Callum Wilson. And he got 6 goals and
Oh
1
my
assist
god!
in 5
Why are you
games.
not using him then?
So, I wanted to try and mix it up. Everyone's been raving about Gray. Like, all the hype is around Gray now.
You haven't used Gray though, have you?
No.
I think you should play Wilson because I've already got Gray and we'll see who's better.
Sure thing, I'll play Wilson. I mean, he's already a proven striker in my squad.
That
More
is
than a goal a
mental.
game. And he was alongside Danny Ings, again another fantastic player. 3 goals, 3 assists. So we'll go with Callum Wilson and up
We'll
top.
change it
He's
up.
got very similar stats, to be fair.
Him, Rashford and Gray have basically got
Almost
identical
identical,
stats.
yeah.
It's just the hype around Rashford makes him really expensive and Gray's lower rated, so he's a bit cheaper, I think.
Look at that though, 6 goals in 3 games.
That is mad.
Already proven to be a sweaty beast, at least when I'm using him, I suppose.
This is going to be close, I think.
Yeah, I like the way we've gone with the same formation as well. So it's identical in formation, how they're going to line up.
Some very, very similar players as well. I'm going to go back upstairs and we're going to jump into a game and test them out. You guys can as well. Vote now as which squad you think is the sweatiest and is going to win the game, and then stick around and see if you got it right and whether that is the squad that comes out on top. So there'll be a little poll, you can click it on mobile and everything like that, drops down and you can say Rob's squad or Andy's squad, which one is the sweatiest and the best. Let's get back upstairs, let's jump into a game and let's prove that all the people who just voted for me were right. Here we go then, into the game. Wilson and Walcott kicking off. Gray and
First time
Balassi.
I've played someone from the house. Is this your first time?
Nah, I played Tom this morning for Squad Builder Showdown.
Okay. Did he score a banger like that?
P-roll,
Mate, that was Leroy Sané's weak foot. I can't even complain about you having a sweaty squad.
Oh my God,
being
there
like,
goes
this is
Mane.
just...
Get there, son! No! It was just too much on it. He didn't need to boot to the head of him, really, to beat that defender, did he? But I was just making sure.
I don't know, it's Eric Bailly's quick.
Oh, no.
Mate, Sané OP. Sané has actually been great so far, and he hasn't even used his strong foot yet.
That was a proper sweaty, jammy FIFA goal, but he finished it well.
If you wanted to put FIFA into a clip, just roll that clip
All
right
them
there.
rebounds and then Sané finishing it off.
With his weak foot.
We're peppering.
Oh.
We're coming close. Oh my God, what are you doing, Rob? What are you doing, Rob? You're never going to beat him to the ball. That was a decent finish.
I held that in for so long, I wanted him to play it all the way over the right side. I don't know why he decided to play it there to that centre-back, or Bonner.
Decent finish. Terrible from Roberto. I feel like it has been coming. That was an
own goal?
What? I feel like it has been coming. I have had a couple of decent chances. You are playing really well as well, though. It's just so easy to create chances. Oh my God. When you've got players like these.
No way.
Are you joking?
I saw it there, decided to hold in LT. Could you imagine if he would have scored that?
Oh, can you imagine when Gray scores this?
Don't. He's too quick that he's got no one there with him.
No one could catch up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is he onside? He is.
What a little bit of interlink play there between Wilson and Walcott.
I don't know where my defence went. Like,
2-1.
all of a sudden, it was
Script in
three
OP,
of the
right?
players, and it was just none of my defenders. Look, what are they doing?
This is the problem, because our attackers are so quick, they get away from the defence just in an instant.
There we go, that is half time, it's 2-0. You've had the better chances, Rob. You've had a lot more, well, you've had a lot of long shots with Sané.
Yeah.
On target, it's been pretty even, all just from outside the box, but you've had a bit more possession, and you are winning 2-1. Oh, you
Is it going to fall to him? Emre!
Oh, that is so lucky again.
Emre Can, right place, right time. What a man. 3-1.
Your other goal was really good. Your second goal was really good. But I suppose my goal was proper jammy as well.
True.
3 proper jammy goals and 1 really good one from Wilson.
Mate, defence is just on point.
Yours is doing a lot better than mine. Like, mine just keep we've got the same formation and similar players, but mine's just, like, opening up for your team. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got Moreno.
It must be. The team is literally destroyed just because of Moreno.
Oh my God, are you joking me?
90th minute.
Why is Fellaini not getting in the box? Get in the box!
Because he's a centre mid, not a striker.
Oh, don't stop it there, ref.
Tell you what.
There we go, 3-1.
Leroy Sané, the difference in my opinion.
Do you know what?
He was quality in that game.
He was miles better than Mane. He was the best player in the game by a mile.
Yeah.
100% go for Sané instead of Mane. Strikers, I think, was pretty even.
Yeah, neither of them done incredible, right?
No, I think Bailey instead of Reed. Oh my God.
He was amazing. He's very good. Very good.
Fellaini was just, what was he? Just get in the box, man. Come on.
You should probably put player instructions on Fellaini.
Oh, to tell him to actually get in the box.
Yeah.
Your Pereira guy, I felt, didn't do a single thing.
Nah. Not
but
really.
Kouyaté was so much better than Fellaini. So all in all, I'd probably say your team is a little bit better. Especially considering you originally were going to go for my striker, so I can't argue that my striker was better.
Yeah.
Your left wing was Walcott. I mean, he scored, but he didn't play
Walcott.
particularly amazing, but then neither did Balassi.
No, Walcott didn't score. Wilson, Sane and Emre Can.
Oh, did Walcott set it up?
Yeah.
So I'd say you probably did, on the whole, have the better team, Roberto. You did win as well. I'm not sure if it was a 3-1 victory. I mean, my goal was horrendously lucky as well, to be fair. 2 goals of yours were lucky. You did score the only sick goal of the game. So you did deserve to win. And your team was slightly better, mostly because of that man there who just got the bounce to Emre Can and Leroy Sané. What a player. So really, go and pick up Sané. Go and grab yourself a Gray or a Wilson. A sweaty winger, could be Balassi or Sterling. Or even Walcott. And fill your midfield with some sweaty players like Fernandinho, Kouyaté and Emre Can. At the back, you're going to want to grab yourself a goalkeeper. Definitely should go for Bailey, Rob.
Yeah, 100%. He's a great
monster.
to play with.
Ogbonna, to be fair, was horrendously annoying for me. I can't believe that one didn't go in right at the end. There we go. Fullbacks, Alberto Moreno, Bellerin, Walker, Van Aanholt. That really doesn't matter too much. And chuck yourself a decent goalie in goal and you will have yourself an absolutely awesome team. But for now, that is where we're going to leave this video. If you want to go check out Rob's channel, I will leave a link down in the description to make sure you guys sub to him. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hello everybody and welcome back to Squad Builder Showdown. We're doing the second Squad Builder Showdown of FIFA 17. And once again, it is on a Manchester United player. The first one was on Rashford. Now we're doing it on the big one, Paul Pogba. 5-star skills, foul star weak foot, 6'3",